going on, everybody? How is everyone doing? Let me plug my phone up. Okay. All right. Just double checking my audio. Okay, we're good. Okay. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, so I'm not going to be long. I have an amber chair over here. It likes to make noise. So, hey, everybody. Hello, hello. I appreciate all of you for coming in and hearing what I have to say. So, and so I got called out today. I don't know if any of you guys were bush watchers over at old Cowgal's stream, but I was called out. Now, she likes to present me as angry. Okay. I don't think that I've done enough lives or posts or anything for her to form an opinion like that on me. I mean, if I'm wrong, please feel free to let me know. But that's one thing I've never been called is angry. In fact, I'm the person at work in the family that everyone goes to for conflict resolution. So imagine being called Angie, angry Angie. But however, I loved the post. I had to reshare her post. So I put it on my thumbnail. I mean, it was great. Had the B on the note. Great. Great. So yeah, and you know, you're probably not missing much, Mirandy. Quite and the rest of you. But if I can what I did, I usually use my mouse on this MacBook. And I have this adapter that plugs into it because you can't do USB from this particular one. So I have this adapter. Well, I left it at work. So I'm using it from the pad on here. And I hate using the pad um, on the MacBook. So if I'm all over the place, just understand that's why. So I titled it, you missed the whole point of the video. So thank you, Jen's mom. Yes, truth will always come out. That was the point of my video. Okay, so this is how I found Texas Girl. I watch Charlotte. I used to watch her a lot more, but I just don't have time. I mean, it's nothing against Charlotte. I'm not doing the Charlotte and the bomb thing. I'm not. Um, but Charlotte had put a post up where creators, she wanted to give back to create supporters and all of that. They wanted to post their link. They could do it under that comment in her community post. That's how I found Texas Girl. I subbed to her, she subbed to me. Even though I've been watching for a while, I'd never really heard about Texas Girl. So when I just subbed, I didn't watch anything. But when I did, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And I would watch, I watched a few and it seemed to get worse and worse and worse. So I was like, man, this lady's angry. Yes, banging on the table, angry. And that's where it stemmed from. I did not find Texas Girl because of Bombshell. Okay. And I formed my opinion on Texas Girl from her own videos and actions. Like I said, it wasn't based on anyone else's viewpoint video of her. So the point of my video was, Texas Girl, was that if you're trying to get a point across, that's not the way to do it. What you said in the video that I made was disgusting. And you talked about narcissism, right? That particular video is nothing but narcissism, dear. Nothing but. And if I can maneuver this pad around here, I was so mad when I realized I left that little adapter at home. I mean, at work. So I'll show the video. I mean, it's mine. I can play it, and I own up to that. So and see, I had never seen a clip of her either. I guess I was just one that missed out on all the fun she shares with everyone. I guess I was lucky. But no, I wanted her to know. I want her to know that I found her away from Bombshell through Charlotte, and I formed my opinion by watching her, nobody else. So that's how that happened. And the more I do it, the better I'll get. I've been doing lives forever on my other channel, and I'm not used to having this many people. I love all of y'all here. Even the bushwatchers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the view. And I'll get better at saying everyone's name and all of that. But I do appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. So, I don't know if any of you used to having this. Okay. So that's that. Well, I made the video. She thinks that I made a clip channel about her. Okay. Wow. Can you imagine somebody thinking that they made a whole channel for you? I mean, I guess Michelle could, Well, I don't know. Maybe Bombshell too, because I think that Texas Girls is revolved around Bombshell. I haven't really looked around enough to see if there's any more content on there, but that's that. But so yes, but I wasn't trying to hide the fact that I made a clip channel. What I was doing, Cowgal, was I was trying to see if I felt like doing a clip channel. And I didn't want to put it on this channel. Okay? So that's where that came from. And I said, you know what? What better way to start it out? It was not named for you. It was not just because the first video from it was focused on you. Oh, well, she made a clip channel about me. Yes. No, ma'am. Back it up. I mean, dial your narcissism down just a tad. Okay? It's not all about you. Today in your live, you said you ran me away. You said, I see evil and I just splat. That's how you said it. That old angry Angie over there. I told you, I ran her off. Hi. I'm here. So I'm going to explain where I've been, and then I'm going to try to play these couple things, and I'm going to talk to the chat. I didn't see anyone Nobody popped up that they were going live, so I was trying to be respectful if anybody was. Um, and then, you know, we'll do whatever. So Sunday night, I had every intention of going live. I think it was Monday morning before I logged on for work. So it was going to be an early morning stream. And Sunday night, my son, he's 19. He came home from work and he's like, I'm hurting. And manual labor in the heat and a 19-year-old, I was like, boy, you just having to do some manual labor. You'll be okay. Well, that was not true. He was not okay. In fact, I got him to soak in a tub with some Epsom salt for his muscles, and he got his supper plate and he sat it down, and the next time I saw him, the plate was still full and he was in the bed. So I went over there and I was going to wake him up to see if he was okay. And the heat radiating off my child was just horrible. So I took his temperature and it was 104.3. So at that point, YouTube be damned. That's my baby. Okay? Okay. So after a hospital visit and taking care of him and working from home, making sure, because when I tell you he had heat exhaustion and a virus that hit at the same time. So even without the heat exhaustion, he still would have had the virus, but he had both. So it kind of made the symptoms more, I guess, if you can say it like that. So, a stomach virus, you're going both places, right? And I was elbow deep, but that was my baby. That's my child. And so the fever, it would go down a little bit and then it would spike back up. So that's where I've been, Cow Gal. You didn't run me off. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but it didn't happen. So today, we finally got the fever to break. So he woke up with a fever, but it was low, and now it's broken, and he's feeling better. His stomach's still a little crampy, but that's all we have now. So that's it. That's where I was. That's where I've been. And sorry to disappoint you, Cow Gal, but yeah. So thank y'all for all the prayers. I appreciate that. I wasn't going to put it on a community post or, yes, I was in some lives and I was watching and I was talking, but that's because half the time when I was doing that, I was sitting by the bed or sitting in my office, which is right next to his bedroom. And the crazy thing is, he's second year college and school started Monday. So we've had to deal with that and making sure he didn't get dropped and things like that. So it's just been a whole thing. And but he's doing better. And I just yeah. I agree, palettes. I agree. Yeah, I told a girl that works with me. She had a baby not too long ago. And I told her, I said, those sleepless nights, you think they end when they get older, and they don't. I was in his room just about every hour on the hour, like checking his temperature. Because I had one you could put to the head, putting it to the head, putting it to the head. And yeah. So it was scary. I had, even when he was little, I never saw a fever that high. And me, I had scarlet fever like 5 times, I think my mama said, when I was younger. Scarlet fever 5 times. She said my skin would peel. But I was sitting here thinking, my goodness, is it only babies that can get scarlet fever? Because I think he's got scarlet. I mean, I was freaking out over everything. But alas, he's feeling a lot better. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, toys. Those are some long days and long nights. But yeah, scarlet fever. Um, I kind of remember one time though. I really do. It was on Christmas morning, and my grandparents were good friends with my pediatrician, and he met my mom over at the doctor's office on Christmas morning to see me. And I remember him saying, that baby's got scarlet fever. So I couldn't have been real. I mean, I had to be old enough to where I could have that memory. But anyway, but yeah. So that's the story. There you go. Nobody ran me off. I mean, in fact, I think I've had my channel longer than you. I mean, you said you started your channel. I mean, my channel, I've been putting out content for a while. I'm just true crime. Do I like to watch the drama community? Sure. I mean, people get wrapped up in it. But what I seen lately, I don't I don't even know what to say about that. You know, used to back in the day it was tomatoes, and now it's doxes. It's gross. So, and I also want to say one more thing. Bombshell was on my panel. Yes, we're all aware. I'm certainly aware. You want to know why? Because I asked her. She didn't ask me. In fact, what had happened was we were going to go live on Friday night. Well, we got some information about my father-in-law that they were going to start hospice on Saturday morning. And so I was with my husband and decided not to go live. Okay? Cat scratch. Yeah. I've heard of that, not just from the song. But okay. So I got that call, and at this point I had already asked Bombshell, because this is what I was going to do. There was Flava had put out a video, and there were some things in there that I was wanting to point out, and I was going to talk to Bomb about it, and just let it kind of flow from that. But there was just a couple things I wanted to ask and say, and then I got the information about my father-in-law. And so I emailed her and I said, I'm not going to be able to go live tonight. I appreciate, you telling me that, you would come up with me. And she was like, okay, sweetheart. She was very nice about it. So the next day, my husband's gotten into fish tanks. And I'm loving it because, he's a worrywart. He paces a lot. And then with his dad, the fish have calmed the savage beast. So I said, well, he's going to be working on the fish aquariums. I'm like, well, I'll just go live. But what I decided to do, as opposed to talk about Flava's Live, I just decided, you know what? Let's just talk. Let's just have a chat. Let's have a laugh. because that's something I think that all of us as subscribers have not had in a while. So that was where I was coming from. So I decided not to do my original thing. But anyway, so when I emailed her on Saturday and I said, "Well, I'm thinking about going live. Do you still want to come live with me? You're more than welcome to." And she said yes. Um, very, very nice to me. And Mom and I are not friends behind the scenes. I'm not in a Discord. Thank you. Thank everybody that's coming in now. I see you. So when, she was very respectful to me, but Mom and I have, that is the only conversations we've ever had. Okay. For the record. And so we got on panel and I was like, you know what? We're just going to laugh. We're going to try our best to laugh. You know, heard a little bit of dragon and not a lot of dragon. And it wasn't foul or facetious or anything. It was good old fashioned, mild dragging. And we talked about turtles and being punted, and I think we might have talked about Henrietta a little bit and snakes, and we talked about things that we could all laugh at. Excuse me. As Because I'm looking at it from a subscriber point too. I know what it's like day after day after day after day of hate, 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 hate. This one's going to get this one. This one's going to get this one. And to all of you creators, it's getting old. What point are you getting across? That you're all a bunch of assholes? I mean, stop. Stop it. So we laughed. We had fun. And then, it's like, well, yep, Mom can't go live, so now she's going over there on that Angie girl, that angry girl. Shut up. It was not about that. So all of your narrative over there that you are spinning is wrong. So here's my point with that. If you're wrong about everything you said about me, about why Bomb was here, how Bomb got on here, why I was not on YouTube, why do I care to believe anything that comes out of your mouth? And that's just a personal thing. That's not to sway anybody. That's just me. Because when I did watch you, you did nothing but yell. Now, I will say this. I did see the little video of you with the chickens, but Texas girl, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to listen to your chicken video and then go back and just find any 3 random videos on your channel. And I want you to compare the voices, the way you sound on those videos compared to the chicken video. The chicken video sounds totally different. But I guess you were touching grass. I guess that's what happened. You went out, you touched some grass, you forgot about all of this YouTube drama, and you enjoyed your chickens. How about that? Yes, it sounded like a totally different person. So let me see if I can get this the way I want it. Just bear with me. Also, I'm learning this Mac, but I've had it for a while. But I'm still learning a little bit of it too. So bear with me. Okay, presents, share screen. I wonder if I can just play the audio because there's really no video. It's just her sitting up there. Let me try that. All right, if at any point, if y'all can't hear this and I'm fixing to hit play, let me know and I'll figure it out, okay? Thank you, Cassie.
70. Oh, just to go live. Well, she went on Angry Angie, right? Y'all remember her? Well, hell, she's already made a clip channel out of me. Oh, Angry Angie. Angry Angie, I think you're just mad because of the way you look, honey. And I don't think that's anybody's fault but your own. Well, why are you so mad? Huh? But she tried to come at me.
Can y'all hear that? Okay.
She tried to come at me on my comments, thinking she was going to play with Texas Girl. Well, let's put it this way. She stopped playing with me. That just hurt my feelings because she didn't like it when Texas Girl came back at her. Texas Girl don't play.
Ooh.
She just doesn't. I see evil. And when I see evil, I go back.
And that's all I got of the clip, but that's when she said, splat. So I ended it. I hit the button too. So I was about to hit it and then I kind of hit it too soon. But yeah. So that's what she said about me. She talked about my looks, which she does that a lot to people. You know what I mean? Like, she's literally talked about short people, fat people, round people. Um, I, I'm probably missing some people here. Like, why are you so angry, lady? What are you trying to prove? And I know she's going to come back at me and blah. I don't care. I don't care. But good grief. So, anyway, I just wanted to share that part. And then I'm sure I can get this video going for you. Hold on one. Hold, please. I'll take that off. But yes, I'm evil. Did y'all know? I'm evil. And I'm angry. Oh, she told me to go eat some bacon. Yeah, she did tell me that. Go eat bacon. She said that multiple times. And also, you know what? I'll just show you. Give me 1 second. Okay, we'll start. Let's get through all the bombshell stuff. Okay. Come on. Okay, we'll start there. I love bacon too. Oh my gosh. I mean, come on. What does bombshell say? Don't threaten me with a good time. Hell, don't threaten me with a good meal. Shit. Let's see. And then she's gonna say, "Well, you ain't missed too many." I don't care. So share screen. See, the thing is, I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable being me. Okay. I've had enough in my lifetime that I have learned how to love me. And what you say about me is really none of my business, quite honestly. I mean, I'm kind of interfering in your discussion about me. So, there's that. But what you have to say about me, that doesn't affect me. So, okay, you're going to try harder. Is that what you're thinking right now? You probably are. Just stop. Okay, I made the video. Yes, I did. But it was to point something out that I'm about to show. Okay? This is why I don't like you. It has nothing to do with bombshell. Like I said, I didn't find you from Bombshell. I found you from Charlotte. So, Chrome down. Okay. So we're just looking at the community post. Let me make sure we're sharing. I think we are. There it goes. Okay. So there's Angry Angie. Y'all see Angry Angie right there? Now, this all came from Bomb just being on my channel, on my panel. One time, nobody was really drug on that night. But all of a sudden, I'm Angry Angie. So there I am. Ain't that just the cutest little thing? So we'll scroll. Yep. Yeah, there it is. There it is. So it says, Angry Angie, girl, you need some help to start a clip channel about me? I guess she was trying to help me start a clip channel about her. Lousy graphics, too, by the way. Trying so hard to be something, aren't you? Well, step up your game and eat more bacon. Well, I declare. Okay, my graphics, let me tell you about my graphics. I literally threw that together in maybe 5 minutes. Okay. I just wanted something out there just to see if my point would get across. I threw it out there. I said, let's just see if anybody sees it. Let's see if anybody gets my point. Mainly you. Okay. So then I shared it, but this is the comment I want to go to. Well, we'll just read them. So I shared her post so everyone could see how lovely I looked with the bee on my nose. I thought it was cute. Shared my post. Girl, go eat more bacon, okay? Because that's what she always says. And she'll say, okay, okay. Yeah. So, so I said, what is your deal with bacon, sweet pea? Are you calling me a pig? You know, I would love to have a sit down with you. Clearly, I'm on your mind. Just let me know, and I can drop that link. One thing, though, no yelling. See you later, cowgal. And then Kimikaze, well, can't expect too much just yet. She had the bum up on panel, and it did nothing for her except everyone watched. She'll come around eventually. It was never about Bombshell. I mean, the me watching you and me saying something about you had nothing to do with Bombshell. So I'm not fighting a fight for anyone. So it's not about me coming around anywhere. Because let me tell you something. Even if I flipped sides, and guys, I'm not watching the chat just right this second because I've got this pulled up. Okay. All right. So then Texas Girl says, if the shoe fit, Angie uploaded, if the shoe fits, you wanted my attention, boo. You insignificant to me. I don't know if we're trying to go gangster or you missed your R. I'm not sure. You made you made video of me. You're not that relevant to me though. Never say never. Not interested in you. Okay? Move along. So, I said, honey, you are the angriest person I have ever seen. But I see what you're doing here. Play your little games. You don't bother me. Have a great one, hun. Okay, at any point, have any of you heard me sound angry? Just wondering. So she says, "Why are you a stalker? Why? Thought you wanted attention, boo. You got it, Winky." So I said, "Texas girl, you keep showing up when I open YouTube. I clearly told you I would have a sit down with you so you can talk through your anger. Guess the no yelling stipulation was too much, huh?" Yeah. So then Candy Girl goes to talk about, I'll be the next one. Okay, how can I be the next one when I'm not? Me and Bombshell are not like that. We don't talk outside of YouTube except for those two or three emails regarding the live. That was it. And there was no getting into a conversation. They were basically 2 and 3 liner emails. Okay, and then so we go back to that. Okay. But there was one. Let's see. Well, let's see where it's at. Did it start there? I thought I had it all pulled up. It might be on this one. Well, I'll just tell it. You can go find it. It's somewhere, either on, I think it's on one of her community posts. Anyway, it was from Kimikaze. Now, Kimikaze, I also found from Charlotte on the same night. And I went and subscribed to Kimikaze and I watched her stuff when I could. And I liked her videos and gave support. So on one of the responses there somewhere, and if I have to prove it, I will prove it if they don't remove it. But it said, "She ain't shit. She will never be shit." Okay. I have never said anything about Kimikaze. Ever. In fact, I supported Kimikaze. But why would you say she ain't shit? She'll never be shit. Let me say something. I was shit. Well, I don't want to say it like that. I was something. I was someone before I ever stepped on a YouTube platform. I don't need YouTube to make me feel important, loved. I, I have that in my real life. Okay. So I was something before here, and I will be something when I leave YouTube, whenever that may be. What's up, Gotti? So that's it. Just so you see how it kind of just got gross and gross. So, all right, here's the video that started it all. I'm gonna show it. Give me just a second. I'll get it for you. Okay. Let's see. Hold, please. So what I did was I took it off. I actually took it off of the clip channel because what I had wanted to accomplish with it, I did. So, and then I decided, I'll leave the channel there if I want to. If I want to expose something on it, I will. I, I just didn't want it on my channel, my main channel. I say my main channel. This is not even really my main channel. It's my true crime channel. Okay, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can just let you hear the audio because basically it's the same thing. But that is a cute video though. It don't matter. I'm gonna play the audio. And just listen. This is what started it. Because what I was pointing out, and then I will stop it if I put any commentary in the video. It's my video, I can play it. If I put any commentary in there, I'll stop it and read it for you, okay? Let me make oh, wait a minute. I even started sharing this. I think I got to share no, I don't have to share the screen. You can hear it. Okay.
Who you are and this idealistic life you want to paint that you had with your daddy. Your daddy, seriously? I'm going to piss you off real good right now. You got it? He didn't do a good job. I don't care what you want to tell me about quote unquote coach and how respected he was. He did a lousy job raising you. You got that? Did you hear that? Loud and clear? You want to come at me? Huh? Come at me. Because he did a lousy job raising you. Look at you. You're 56 years old and you cannot support yourself. You can't support yourself without having bankruptcies, evictions. Oh, I mean, your history, your financial history speaks for itself. And you're 56 years old and still doing the same stuff you've done your whole entire life. So tell me how great of a job dear old daddy did. Your old daddy was a loser. Hate to paint it to you that way, cupcake. You know what my daddy did? He raised his children.
Okay, listen to this now. I want you to hear the after she completely just went off on this on a deceased man, okay? Then she wants to talk about what her daddy did in her life. Now I want you to hear it. Cuz this is what made me do it.
To support themselves. Get that? My daddy didn't have to let me move back in with him. Nope. Ma'am, I own my own home. Okay? Own my own cars. Okay?
Okay.
I pay my bills. Okay?
Okay.
Never had a bankruptcy. And there's nothing wrong with bankruptcy. People need to file bankruptcy. I get it. I'm not trying to say anything bad about a bankruptcy. So don't put that out in the universe. What I'm saying.
Okay, so that was the video. That's what started it. Let me get back over here to StreamYard. So she in that one clip, she basically um talked about a deceased man, called him a loser. Um talked about how he didn't do a good job raising his daughter. Well, sorry, he's not here to defend himself now, is he? And what's bad about it is that people defend that and then but yet you let Bombshell go, ham on somebody or say something. It just tell me how that works. Okay, but then she goes on to talk about her daddy raised his kids to support themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. That was not the point. But you're comparing daddies, and the way you said my daddy, girl. And then you said and talk about bankruptcies, but there's nothing wrong when you got to file bankruptcy. Don't take that and run with it. You also said something today, and I think that might have been about the fat people. Don't take it and run with it because you're not fat shaming. You said something along those lines. Please don't quote me. You're welcome to go watch her video if you want to. It's totally there. I'm not saying don't. But do you see? And then I also did another video, but I'm not. I haven't put. I never put it out there. In her description, she talks about no bullying, no harassment, no racism, no racist comments. She goes on about all of this in her about section. I'll get called a stalker now for sure. But then on the particular one I got, she had a panel guest, and they said that Bombshell, um, once that Bombshell found out that that particular person's significant other was African American, that Bombshell never spoke to them again, and they called her a racist. And Texas girl was like, really? Yep, yep. But that's long. So you can't talk about racism or racist comments in your chat, which makes me think that would be completely on your panel, not allowed, but you did. So I named that one that I never put out Hypocrisy. That was the name of that video. And it's totally on her page. You can go find it. If anybody would like to see it, I'm sure I can pass the link along to you. So I'm not saying, again, I'm not saying don't go watch her. And then, yes, Twisty, yes. I just want to highlight that. How daddy raised you doesn't mean shit. Two kids raised by the same father can each end up in completely different circumstances. Thank you. It's just stop. Okay? You're wanting people to. Okay, here's my question, Cowgal. Are you wanting people to leave Bomb? Or are you wanting people to believe you? So if, say, I never watched Bomb again, I'm done with Bomb, say that. But I didn't watch you either. Would that be okay? Or are you expected to be on one side or the other, or you're completely isolated from chatting in any drama community chat? Because I'm really confused. And then, uh, I'm not going to leave this part out. Cowgal, I'll give you a rest for just a moment. And I'm not going to go back and forth with this person. I'm not. I don't have the energy. I work a full-time job, and I have two special needs dogs. I've already gone into all of that. So, but what I want to say is that Flava said on her live the other night, said something about the dog pilot. And I'm not even going to say what she said along with it, because that part really, it is what it is. But and no, I don't think that's what's happening, even though you said it. You know what you said, and I'm not going into it. But you said the dog piling. But it's okay to dogpile, and I'm just going to say another creator. And that's fine. And if you're part of that dog pile, that's perfectly normal. But when it gets turned around and it's dog pile on you, you said what you said. And everyone here knows what you said, I think. You see how narratives change? And I can hear, well, guess she didn't say nothing about that email, did she? I guess she did. Okay. The email. I saw what was put out. I can't say one way or the other. Do I know what it looks like? Sure, I know what it looks like. But there's so much doctoring up of stuff, and let me tell you, the way you can snip something and you can put it over there, and you can snip the screen. I'm just, I know what it looks like, but uh, I don't know. And that's what I'm just going to leave it at. I don't know. So much stuff can be doctored up. And I'm not saying it is, but I'm not saying it's not. So, yes, I saw the whole thing. I saw the account. I saw pages. I saw it. So it's not just the email with the email address. I saw the whole thing. But that's what I'm saying. You can take certain things and you can snip the whole, the piece, and you can put it, paste it where you want it, and then present it. And as good as a lot of y'all are with y'all's graphics, surely you're pretty good at computers and stuff, right? I mean, it's not rocket scientists over there, huh? Lord, I thought I had an accent. But so there it is. That's my feeling on the email. I am kind of indifferent about it until I hear more, I see more. It is what it is. I'm indifferent. I do not believe one way or another. And that's all I can say. I wasn't there. I did not see any of it happen. I didn't send it, so there's that. That's the only thing I really know, is that I didn't send it. That's that's all I can say about that. So you think that we don't see these things and we don't hear these things that you're spouting. We do, but we have to take things with a grain of salt. Hold on, hold on. Let me see that. I'm effing livid. If your issue is with bomb, go with bomb. It's annoying, but bomb. Thank you, Ma. See what I'm saying? It is disgusting. You are trying to pull people and tell people about Bombshell and how bad she is, and disgusting, and scamming. But dear, have you heard your own self? Have you listened to one of your lives? I think you need to. Pick any three at random. And then after that, I want you to go watch the chicken video. You sound like a totally different woman. I don't know. I will say this, and I'm not going back and forth about this one either. But I am gonna say what I'm gonna say. I am a sub. I have been a sub, and I was a sub to Texas Girl before I heard all this. I've been a sub to Jenny Jen Jen. I've been a sub to Savage. I have been a sub to every last one of them. I said been, not am. I've heard things, you know, but I'm gonna tell you my biggest shocker. Well, not my biggest shocker, but I really got shocked the other night by Devious. I kept saying, I'm waiting to hear, and I didn't want to hear it in that way. Okay. If she disagreed with Bomb or no longer wanted to be Bomb's friend, that's one thing. But I wanted to hear what Devious had to say without her being pushed by, how you egg somebody on. I wanted to hear Devious address things on her channel without just being, you know, go Devious, yeah, yeah. Gang gang. That's what I'm talking about. And I think we all were waiting on that. And then I think she just got pushed to the point to where she was angry, but I get called angry. And and she said what she said. And let me tell you other creators something. A lot of you look at this YouTube drama from the mindset of a creator. Okay? Well, coming from a subscriber. Hey, you guys coming in. Thank you. Thank you. From a subscriber standpoint, we go through the ups, we go through the downs, we go through this roller coaster with you. We hear it all, we see it all. You know? And at the end of the day, we feel some type of way. And it's human nature. Yes, we can log off and we can go live our normal lives, but we watch it all go down. And then we're asked to choose this or pick this or go here. It's exhausting. But let me tell you, creators, something. If all of us subscribers left you, what would you have? Cowgal, would you still be happy? Would that make you happy if every subscriber just left the drama community completely? Jenny Jin Jin, what are you gonna do if you succeed in taking down Bomb? Who's next? Because I tell you what, I'm not gonna watch somebody else be. I won't be. I will just go back and I will just do my own thing. I will not watch somebody else go through this. But right now, I'm invested. I got to see how it plays out as a subscriber. And you people, I say people, creators, you creators need to think about that. Would you be okay if all of these subscribers and supporters left? Your side, Bomb side, you know, in the whole drama community subscribers, if they just left, would you be okay? Would you be happy with that? Because I'm sorry, your subscribers over there, they may be supporting you in the chat and yes, and building you up, but I promise you they feel a certain type of way too. They're just not going to tell you. Where I had a platform where I wanted to, well, first of all, I wanted to say a couple things and ask some questions, but then I just wanted to laugh. My God, when was the last time we laughed, people? That's not an angry statement. Being wanting to laugh. Hold on. Where is my buddy? Is Wog in here? I just missed it all. Hey, Wog. Now, see, like him, don't like him. Like Misfit Jenny, don't like Misfit Jenny. I personally love them both. That's where I go. If you can't find me on these streets and Wog is live, you will find me. I'm either there or I'm asleep because he likes to run them a little late. So, Angie, you are speaking truth. I like your style. Well, y'all know y'all all feel a certain way. Whether you say it or you express it or you don't. And why not try to use, these people, they created channels off of Michelle's back, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I got a clip or two about Michelle because she can rub you, and that's on this channel. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. But so now Michelle's gone. Well, she pops up every you never know if Michelle's really gone. But yeah. So what content is left, I mean, we're not counting Charlotte. Charlotte already had a channel. She already had, you know, that's different. I'm talking about people that started their channel off of Michelle's back. Thank you, Wog. Are you going live later or in the middle of the night? Will you be live when I wake up in the morning? I love to hear Wog's music. I'm a music lover, and so that's that. So if you haven't checked out Wog, if you like music, he likes to do these long lives, and he talks, and sometimes he can talk some hella mess, but he's fun, and he does have a heart, whether he likes to show it sometimes or not. So, where was I at? And Misfit Jenny, I love Misfit Jenny too. I'm bringing 24 hours of Bonanza today. Bring it. But yes, most of us subs give money for different reasons. I give it for the entertainment. Okay. Let me post that because I want to say something about that. Most of us subs give money for different reasons. I give to the entertainment. We don't cry victim like some do when they get their feelings hurt. Okay. When people give money, it's their money. They give it freely. If you give a loan to somebody, unless you, if you loaned someone some money, and I'm sorry, don't get something signed, or, I mean, if there's not a signed agreement that it will be paid back, and I'm not talking about a certain person. I think they both of those people agreed that there was, they both said that there was an agreement. I'm not going into that one. I'm not even going to say who it is. But if you don't have a signed agreement, one side can say something and the other side can say something else. And I'm going to tell you what, the truth is going to be somewhere in the middle, because I promise you, this person over here saying that this one owes me money is not telling the whole truth, because they want to make this one look as bad as possible. And if this person, get a signed agreement. If you loan anybody, especially somebody you do not know in real life, get a signed agreement. Otherwise, you don't have a leg to stand on, and you might as well just stop. I mean, that's life skills 101. I can't remember. I've been taught that since my mom and my grandma, they managed credit unions. So, Lord, I've been taught that since I can remember. My grandma worked on the railroad her whole life and retired from the railroad managing the credit union. But anyway, so yeah, I've heard that. But the thing is, it's nobody else's business. Yes, donations and loans are two different things. Don't count somebody's money. It don't matter how many members somebody has. It don't matter how much super chats. It don't matter Cash apps and PayPals. It don't matter. It's not your business. You know what? If a lot of people around here would mind their business, and probably me included, there wouldn't be what's going on right now. Now, there ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of drama. Everybody loves a little drama. But for your new people, thank you all. Thank you. They used to throw tomatoes at each other. What's up, bombshell? Yep. And the goats. And the goats. But seriously, they used to throw tomatoes, and now every time you see it, somebody's threatening to throw a dox. Somebody is doing a dox. This is where we've come. And as subs, we're going on a roller coaster, up and down and up and down. We're feeling every moment. But this is what I'm scared of. And I'm not gonna keep you guys much longer. I'm really not. But you saw Michelle. And I'm not white knighting for Michelle at all. I know she came in here a little crazy. But I promise you she was a little bit more crazy on the back end. Because this place right here, talk about dog piling. Do we want to talk about dog piling? Honey. See, and that's how I felt too, Bomb. Cause they talk. I got talked about today, and that's kind of why I'm here. Got talked about my looks, and that she ran me off the platform, and I told in the beginning why I haven't been here, and so it's all there right in the beginning. She didn't run me off the platform. I played a video. Well, I played the audio, bombshell, of her talking about your daddy, which I'm sure you've probably heard it, but that's what started it for me with Cowgal. That was the ugliest thing I think I've ever heard somebody say, especially if they're trying to be the white knight of the community and save everybody from you, bombshell. Now, if you haven't heard it, I'll play it again if you want to hear it. I wouldn't want to hear it. But I did let the people hear it so they could hear where I was coming from. Yeah, Angie. I'm not. I'm not. Um, I did hear Amber's, and I know I said that was the most disgusting. It really wasn't. I heard Amber's, and I also heard Skiwee over there. I heard his too. In fact, I didn't hear a clip of that. I heard it when he said it about Bomb, about the trunk, and blah blah blah. So no, I misspoke when I said that was the most, but it was up there. It was a disgusting thing coming from somebody that claims to want to be the savior of the community and get everybody away from Bomb. How can you go from I'm going to save you all from Bomb to that? Because at what point is she going to turn and and you don't get that angry overnight. There's something causing that. And you can't just say it's her feelings towards Bombshell. Bombshell is somebody on YouTube. You can turn it off. If Bombshell bothers you that much, turn it off. In fact, if any creator bothers you that much, there are plenty other creators you can watch. Don't let yourself get sucked in to where you are beating tables. It's gross. Oh, I heard that about jumped up out of my seat. Shoot. Oh, me. But really, she hates me. And see, and Bomb, it feels like that's a cowgirl issue. You know, I guess it could be a you and a cowgirl issue, but that's her issue. But what she does, she rants and goes on and all of that. But if anybody else has anything to say to the contrary, all of your subs are dummies, according to her. How does she expect to win people over with that kind of sexy talk? I mean, seriously. Yelling, telling people to go eat bacon. I know. Don't threaten me with a good meal, right? Bacon's good. So, yes, Granny on the web. I don't want to put that up there. Here's the thing. They want to save everyone from Bomb, but what they fail to realize is Bomb has saved many of us from darkness. Okay. Sexy talk. But that's it. People love, or let me say, Bomb supporters, Bomb subscribers, you know, they get on. They may have issues going on in their own life. They get on. They want to laugh. They want to hear a little drag. Well, sometimes it's a big drag, but it's still funny. And it's a Bomb drag. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what creator you come from. Nobody drags like Bomb. They just don't. Bomb's chat. There's not another one like it, right? Tell me. Put a one in my chat if Bomb has the best chat on this platform. Thank you. And that's what bothers them. Jealousy. They pick and choose the narratives they want to run with. And then, but as subscribers, we're left to take that roller coaster ride. We're going to get called the names too. Not to the same extent, but, we're being called dummies. Well, hun, that is sure no way to pull somebody to your side. Okay. Banging on tables ain't going to do it either. Now, I don't know any more about you, Cowgal, other than what I've seen on your channel. So it's just me developing my own opinion without anyone else's input. And that's it. That's all. Culty as a mofo. But, I think that I've kind of said everything that I really wanted to say. I still I washed all of my son's bedding and stuff after this. This bad sickness he just went through. I have never in my life, y'all. So I've got to get it all put back on for him. I know he's probably waiting on me to do that. He may have done some of it, but I just didn't want him to overstress himself. But like I said, I'm not gonna keep you guys. I appreciate you all for coming over here and talking, chatting. You know, you all didn't stay in the bushes. And I hope, if you don't mind hitting that like button up there. I sure would appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Thank you. You know, thank you for telling me I did a good job. Thank you for the prayers and the love for my son. You know, I really enjoyed this. Thank you all for coming in. And I I'm gonna go, but I will let's see. Well, let me just highlight that. So there you go. And I would be there to watch. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. Thank you again for coming. I enjoy speaking with all of y'all. You have been so supportive, and I couldn't have thanked you more. You know, I'm going to catch hell for this. So, but that's just my truth. I just spoke what I felt, and it had absolutely, Bomb had no influence over any of that. And, I asked her up on my panel to come hang out with me. She didn't ask to come on my live. So stop running with that one. Okay. I'm not in Discord. We're not friends outside of YouTube. So stop with that. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm going to quit rambling and I will see you later. Good night.